Uganda has been alert since Ebola broke out in the Democratic Republic of Congo in August this year. Updates from the World Health Organization show that there are 531 cases, 583 confirmed, 48 probable, 96 under investigation, with 313 deaths. 51 health workers have been infected, while 17 have died. There is fear that the number of people entering Uganda from DRC could increase as the country prepares to go for polls on Sunday 23rd.
We know that after the election, we may get more numbers crossing the border, but the country has prepared for these numbers, surge capacity for screening, but also places where they can be hosted and monitored to make sure that if there's any infected with Ebola, they can be detected in time. The country has also put in place so far 7 isolation facilities where such cases can be isolated and managed to put them away from the community.
Uganda has so far spent $19 million, equivalent to 70 billion, 160 million, 350,000 Uganda shillings in the process.
In preparedness alone, $19 million. Now you imagine if there is a case, how much do you think we spend? When you hear an alert case, somebody crossed in from DRC with fever, whatever, a sample is removed. All the contacts are surrounded up, isn't it? And then we start following up the contacts for 21 days. That costs fuel, isn't it? It costs personnel. Transporting the sample to here costs fuel. Analyzing the sample costs money. Sending back results. And there are many things happening at the border. All those people we are screening on a daily basis, it is money. So it is very expensive. That is why the 3 countries in West Africa are still recovering.
Since the Ebola outbreak in DR Congo early this year, the health minister has been receiving various alerts on symptoms similar to those of hemorrhagic fever, but the 300 suspected cases tested, none was positive.
So as we move out into the festive season, that should be our number 1 agenda, to protect the over 42 million people in Uganda, but also protect the very many people in the world. Because Ebola travels fast, it can travel by air, it can travel by road, from one person to another. And anywhere it goes in the world, it is a problem. We don't want it there. Ebola devastates economies.
Uganda has suffered 5 Ebola outbreaks in the last 2 decades, mostly along its western regions, close to the DRC, the last being in 2012, that killed 4 people. The Ebola virus causes hemorrhagic fever, vomiting and diarrhea, and is spread through direct contact with body fluids. Bernard Higa, UBC TV, Kampala.